That's absolutely right, Lou. Yes, it is going to turn that bit warmer as we head towards the middle of the week. Some of us seeing temperatures as high as 17 degrees. But today what we have is a bit of an east-west split. At the moment it's chilly in the east, there's some frost around, whereas in the west it's not as cold because we've got thicker cloud and also some patchy rain, and that's going to be moving east as we go through the course of the day. But one thing across the board is we have lighter winds than we had at the weekend. Now in the west we also have a weather front, and that's producing this rain, albeit fairly patchy. It looks quite a solid band here, but watch how it fragments with some hill snow across parts of Scotland. This is the front in question, and through the day it's slowly going to be moving eastwards, a ridge of high pressure just building in, and it's this high pressure that will dominate our weather as we go through the week. So a bright start in the east, a cold one though. In the west we've got the cloud, the patchy rain, the hill snow in Scotland, and through the day that will slowly start to journey towards the east, but it won't get everywhere. So northeast Scotland hanging on to some sunshine, whereas in the west we've got the patchy rain. Patchy rain in Northern Ireland, northwest England, some of that getting over to the east through the afternoon. The same for Wales and the southwest, but you can see how some of those showers are getting over towards the east, and we'll see some homegrown showers as well across parts of the southeast. But they are showers, so not all of us will catch one. Temperature-wise, around about 7 in the north to highs of 10s or 11s as we head down towards the south. Now through this evening and overnight, once again, it's going to be a fairly cloudy affair. There still will be some spots of rain here and there, and where the cloud breaks, well, if it breaks for long enough, we could well see some patchy fog forming in some eastern areas. Also locally, a touch of frost. And out towards the west, it's more likely to be hill fog that we see. Temperature-wise, though, not as cold a night as the one that has just gone. So tomorrow we start off on a cloudy note. Again, there'll be some bright spells. Tomorrow, though, we have two weather fronts crossing us, but mainly across Scotland. The first one goes across, bringing some rain. The second one is more potent and will bring in heavier, more persistent rain. And also across Scotland tomorrow, it's going to be noticeably windy. Whereas for the rest of the UK, we will have lighter winds. And temperature-wise, 9 in the north to highs of 14 in the south. Now on Wednesday, high pressure very much still in charge of our weather. Still a lot of dry weather around, but still a lot of cloud too. But where the cloud breaks, we'll see sunny spells. And on Wednesday, it will be pretty windy across Scotland, and a weather front coming into the west will introduce some rain to the Outer Hebrides. Temperature-wise, 9 to 16 or 17 as we push down towards London. Lou and Dan. And cup of tea, that's good going, Dan. Gosh, I could put a 0 at the end of that. Good morning. Lovely start to the day across some parts of the UK. This picture is sent in from Suffolk by Man of Kent. You can see that we have got a bit of cloud, but equally it's a bright start. There's some sunshine around. And today, generally across the board, we are looking at lighter winds, but there is some patchy rain in the west. That's courtesy of a weather front. Now you can see how it's been developing through the course of the morning. We've also got some hill snow across parts of Scotland, but increasingly it is turning patchy, and it is going to be moving courtesy of this weather front from the west to the east through the course of the day. Now high pressure is starting to build across our shores, so that's going to lead us into a much more settled week for most of the UK than it was last week. First thing this morning, though, it's a chilly start to the day. We've got some frost around, some sunshine, but increasingly from the west, as this cloud builds in, the sunshine will turn hazier in the east. But not a bad day, actually, across northeast Scotland. And with lighter winds in at the weekend, it's going to feel much better. Out towards the west of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, Wales, the southwest, we hang on to the cloud and also the patchy rain and drizzle, and some of that will drift eastwards as we go through the course of the day, and we'll also see some homegrown showers across parts of the southeast. But nonetheless, in extreme eastern areas, we'll hang on to some sunshine. Temperatures around about 6 to 10 or 11. Now through this evening and overnight, it still is going to be a fairly cloudy affair. There still will be some spots of rain here and there, but where the cloud remains broken for long enough, we could also in eastern areas see some patchy fog and locally a touch of frost, whereas it's more likely to be hill fog with this low cloud in the west. Temperature-wise, shouldn't have real problems with frost, as I mentioned, just locally here and there. It's not going to be as cold a start to tomorrow morning as it was to this morning. So tomorrow, again, fairly cloudy, some brighter breaks. It will be noticeably windy across Scotland tomorrow, where we also have two weather fronts crossing, both bringing rain. There's the first one. The second one coming in is likely to be a more potent affair, heavier, bringing more persistent rain as well. But despite the cloud, there will be some sunny spells around and temperatures on the up. So we're looking at 9 to about 13 or 14. And then as we head on into Wednesday, we still hang on to a fair bit of cloud. There will be some breaks in it. There will be some sunshine. It's going to be particularly windy across Scotland during the course of Wednesday. Weather front coming in, introducing some rain to the Outer Hebrides. But temperature-wise, well, we're looking again at roughly 11 in Aberdeen to about 16, possibly 17 in London. Lou and Dan.
Thank you.